Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. How is everybody? So I'm loving this combination of keeper of pace, leaving space in between, enjoying the vista, really paying attention to all the little details, being completely unhurried and unharried, and just light. By doing this for myself this morning, I was able to listen to some wonderful little podcasts and reviews and philosophy stuff, because as I worked, I was like, I'll take a break in between so I can learn something. And this thing just literally popped up on my feed, and it was The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F, summarized by the author himself, Mark Manson. And it reminded me of so many wonderful things, that the importance of saying no, failure being the way forward, you're wrong about everything and so am I, which made me laugh. We're always choosing, the value of suffering that teaches us that, and also not thinking, getting in that thing of, we're constant. I feel like it's like the constant pursuit of happiness that can actually be a problem. It's so funny, my computer just started. And if we're constantly pursuing that and thinking, well, I'll be happy when so on and so forth, it's that misguided notion that it's something that's just out of reach. And then right before that, one of my favorites came on, and it was basically about how we can attract the things, but we have to take out vocabulary words like I hope or I can't, all of this. Instead of that is like I am, I know, I feel, all of these things that reach into this present moment awareness. But instead of just operating, on these subconscious programs and just going, we stop and we pace ourselves and going, okay, am I just thinking I want this thing? Are my values in the right place? Does this really make sense? Is this something that I really care about? Or am I at the whim or the mercy of, again, billboards and all commercialism and all of that? And let's just stop for a moment, because I myself, I'm very impulsive. I want to acquire more to create more, which I don't need. I have all the materials I need all over my house. I have all the beads, all the paints, all the everything. But there's this impulse to acquire more as a motivational tool. But we can reconstruct how we think about that in terms of keeper of receiving. I am always receiving. I'm always receiving abundance. I'm always receiving creative ideas. I'm always receiving love. I'm always receiving inspiration. I'm always receiving gratitude. That I am. And I know and I feel that I'm in receivership. I feel the abundance. I feel the love. I feel the gratitude, so on and so forth. And when we pitch ourselves, this just literally happened to me right before I was taping this. It's, sometimes towards certain areas of the month, it's like, okay, we have due on this bill and that bill. And I was just saying this, I receive money through all forms, through my PayPal, through my bank, through this and that. Boom, the exact amount I needed to cover all of some of the expenditures came in while I was doing that. We need to notify the universe that we feel it, we have gratitude, and we know it's coming. And picture it. And again, using that avatar of yourself, that avatar has buku bucks in the bank, so it's not worried about any little bill or this and that. It just knows that they have everything that they need. We have everything that we need to cover any base. And when we feel in receivership, we feel resplendent, we feel like everything is in overflow. It's that Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, that everything is just bubbling and simmering and coming up on our shores. And, our personal waterfall of blessings is constantly coming in. So feel that. And then you act as if that person that has everything they need, so they're not accepting crumbs. They're not in a beggared state. They're not in a may I. It's like, I can, I am. Just like when I said I'm in receivership of the information that I would love to know about. All of these crazy things came up on my YouTube feed that I'd never seen before. It's like it outsmarted the algorithm, because I never heard of this author, Mark Manson, and he's hilarious. He literally is he's leaking his whole book and all the best premises to it, and it's like it makes you want to support him more. It's that wonderful thing. But also I think oftentimes we do need a reminder of why we shouldn't focus on certain things. And he talked about this one thing that made me just go, like I was gobsmacked in my jaw, just completely dropped down. And there was this guy, I think it was Hiro Nasu or something like that. And he was a Japanese soldier that was trapped on an island, and he never received any radio calls. He never even knew the war ended. So far into the 70s, he was shooting people that landed on the island. He still, so when we have misinformation, we can live in this world of absolute and crazed, like a crazed existence, because we don't know what the reality is. So that's why I feel like it is important sometimes before just going into this mode that we look for information. And it was amazing. And it's like that sort of thing that the Keeper of Stars is like, our wishes are granted. We have everything we need, in acting as if we are as strong and as smart and as wealthy and as lovable and wonderful and just fabulous as we could conceive. And fill your avatar with that. And every time that you're thinking some wobbly things, you look, I honestly see mine. It's really weird. It's almost like a partial elf, fairy, mermaid, very glimmery and blue, and just sits there with big wide eyes like, what else do you want me to become? I'm ready for it. And I just speak to it. Today, you are somebody who has focus and follow through. Today, you are somebody who has brilliance and creativity, and you say yes to these opportunities and offers. And that's what happens with all of this, and that's what's going to happen for all of you. So my beauties, that is what you are meant to hear today. I hope you all have a great day. Love and light.